Greetings comrades, Multi-Game Master 1 reporting in, and welcome back to Let's Play 100% Banjo-Tooie. In the last episode, we completed everything in Hailfire Peaks, and in this episode, we're going to do some backtracking. To start, we're here in Grunty Industries. There is a place inside the waste disposal plant that we can get a jiggy, as you may recall from before. So we're gonna make our way over there right now. Oh gosh, the spy eye cams and the tin tops, I forgot about those. Please don't zap me. Thank you. Yeah, that's right guys. I dodged those guys like a pro. I'm sneaky like that, especially against Grunty security. Okay, so maybe that probably would have gone better. I agree. At least it didn't zap me. By the way, in case you guys were wondering what is down here in the air conditioning plant, that's your answer. A pool filled with polluted water. So if you hop inside, you will get bitten by the Dragunda and take damage. Now to make our way to the waste disposal plant, we need to go inside this vent. Gosh, it's really dark to see. I probably should have adjusted the brightness settings on my TV before recording. The problem is, while I try to record and play the game at the same time, sometimes I have my window open and sometimes the sun will just shine in my room, making it very difficult for me to see the game. But it's only a minor issue, nothing too big to worry about. Now here inside the waste disposal plant is where we can pick up a jiggy. To get it, we need to have Banjo and Kazooie split up, then have Banjo use his Shack Pack ability to navigate his way in the toxic waste and pick up the jiggy down here. I'm very surprised that Banjo's backpack doesn't melt in the toxic waste. It's a chemical for crying out loud. And as far as I know, objects that come in contact with chemicals usually just melt right away. Whatever sort of material is on Banjo's backpack must be very special, and therefore makes the backpack more durable. It's also a good thing that the jiggy didn't melt down there as well. Otherwise, well, we'd be in a lot of trouble. Also, there is another jiggy that we can get within Grunty Industries, but we're going to worry about that a little later once we have the right move. Now, the next place we're going to go to in order to get another jiggy is Jolly Roger's Lagoon. I will meet you guys over there. By the way, were you guys ever curious as to what's down Dippy's hole down here in Pterodactyl Land? Well, I'm going to go down here and show you guys the answer. In here, we will find another one of Cheeto's lost pages that we unfortunately can't reach no matter what we do. You can use a Clockwork Kazooie egg in order to get at it, but I'm not going to do that because I really don't feel like wasting Clockwork Kazooie eggs right now. We're gonna have to find another way in order to get at that Cheeto page. Now I will meet you guys at Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Do you guys remember back in the day when we used shortcuts in the Isle of Hags to go from one world to the next? Well, it certainly does beat traveling all around the Isle of Hags to get to the next world of interest that you want to go to. And it also prevents you having tedious travels. But now we're here inside Jolly Roger's Lagoon, and now we can focus on the jiggy. For it, we're gonna have Banjo and Kazooie split up and have Kazooie get it. Now to get it, you want to make your way to the back entrance of Jolly's Inn over here, and proceed down this passageway into the Smuggler's Cove, and dead ahead of you, you will see it perched atop that rock. A simple glide is all it takes for you to get at it. Also, if you want to, you can use a Clockwork Kazooie egg in order to get at the jiggy, but it's very difficult to aim at that particular spot, and you'll find yourself wasting a few Clockwork Kazooie eggs. I have done this before, and this has happened to me, unfortunately, but eventually I was able to get the jiggy, so that's one way in which you can get the jiggy. Now the next thing we're going to do is, since we have 5 more of Cheeto's lost pages, we can now learn the 4th cheat from Cheeto the Spellbook. So now we're going to make our way back to Spiral Mountain. I will meet you guys over there. Do you guys know one thing I didn't realize about Cheeto until now? If Grunty ripped out all of his pages, then why does he have all of the pages inside him? That's just odd. But in any event, we can now learn the 4th cheat from Cheeto. Here are your pages. Now what's the next cheat? My 4th cheat is Honeyback. Got it? Got it, Cheeto. And now we're off to the code chamber. Let's spell that 4th cheat, Honeyback. H O N E Y B A C K. The honeyback cheat will automatically replenish your energy over time. Now that we've spelled the cheat, let's step on over here to the cheat sheet and activate it. And I will demonstrate exactly what the honeyback cheat does. So when you take damage from an enemy such as this one over here, I was trying to find him by the way, within a few seconds, your health will be gradually restored, but if you get hit consecutively, it doesn't work. You need to wait a few seconds in order for the cheat to work. And honestly, in my opinion, I don't like the cheat because I consider it to be OP. It's kind of like, well, say for instance you're playing a first or third person shooter game and you take damage from an enemy. You have to find some cover in order to have your health restored gradually over time. That's what I think about whenever I have the honeyback cheat turned on. And plus, it just defeats the whole entire purpose of having some sort of difficulty in the game, since it pretty much prevents you from dying. However, I will keep it on for now and also while we're in the next world, but I probably will turn it back off as we come closer to the final bout in the game. I don't know, I'll think about it as we go. Now we're here inside Jiggywiggy's temple because now, with enough Jiggies, the time has finally come to attempt Jiggywiggy's final challenge. There are a total of 10 challenges, by the way, I forgot to mention that. Now, we can get things started. Jiggywiggy's challenge 10, let's do this. Okay, so this piece fits here. This one over here. No, there we go. And one right there. Looking at the image, it seems rather familiar. Almost as if 3 familiar witches were there. I wonder if they are still there. I guess we'll find that out soon. That doesn't fit there. Where does this fit? There we go. Okay, this fits over here. I'm surprised that we've already hit the final challenge already. I mean, I thought it would take me much longer in order to get this far. But, I guess... well, I guess I'm a speedy player, if I do say so myself. Come on, fit. Thank you. Alright. 2 more pieces left. Last one. And done. The final challenge is now complete. So now for the final time, Jiggywiggy will show us the way with his magic. It's such a shame that this is the last time that he'll be doing this. But alas, things must come to an end, especially something as magical as this. Oh, that power is ever so bright. Now let's see where we can find this last world. The Cauldron Keep. Could we possibly find the last world here? Well, there's the entryway. But does it take us to the last world? Or something else? We're going to find that out much later. But for now, we've completed all of Jiggywiggy's challenges and have unlocked every level in the Isle of Hags. Excellent! You have proved yourself most worthy by opening all the doors. A super special challenge now awaits. One that has no reward, yet is the greatest test of all. Press B if you wish to try it. For you to attempt this challenge, you need to unlock everything in the Isle of Hags, and also this game is absolutely free for you to play, so you can have numerous tries at it if you want to, and for demonstration purposes, I will show this, but just once. Jiggywiggy's Super Special Challenge. Behold the Super Special Challenge. Now you will also need to rotate pieces by pressing right stick left and right stick right. I await your fastest completion time. Okay, let's do this. So as Jiggywiggy explained, you need to complete this puzzle as fast as you can. And there's a twist to this. For some of the pieces, you'll need to rotate them around with the right stick right or right stick left in order for you to figure out where the pieces go. And you'll need to do this for some of the pieces because it is difficult to figure out where they go initially. And plus, if you try to place a piece on a certain spot in which it doesn't fit there, then it's just going to lead you to confusion. Also, for the fastest time that you complete this, by the way, the original record is 70 seconds. So as I was saying, if you beat the record faster than 70 seconds, it will be archived in the game as your best time. And during my practice run of this, I've completed this puzzle within 54 seconds. And as I think about it, I might not be able to beat my record. No, I didn't. A worthy effort indeed, but the record remains at 54. Yeah, so as I said earlier, on my practice run, I completed it in 54 seconds. I meant to show it off, but I had no idea that it would be archived forever in the game, no matter what file you choose. The same for the Banjo-Kazooie game pack when you destroy it and collect the contents inside. But that's really nothing too much to worry about. You don't get any rewards anyway. Also, you guys can feel free to try this challenge yourself and post a response saying how long it took you to complete Jiggywiggy's special challenge, whether it's by comments or video responses. Okay, now, I believe at this point we can go on to the next world, but how far are we in the recording? 13 minutes. Gosh, I had a feeling that this episode was going to be way too short. On the one hand, I wanted to start off the next world at the beginning of the episode instead of late into it, but on the other, this episode is short enough as it is. Let me think for a second. Okay, I got it. I'm actually going to end things off here for right now and save the next world for the next episode. And I'm sorry that this episode is way too short, but I will make up for that in the next episode. So in the next episode, we are going to ride this bubble up to the clouds above us and proceed into World 8 within the Isle o' Hags. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and until the next episode, this is Multi-Game Master 1, over and out. See you later, comrades. Kazooie, what are you thinking? Hey! Don't think I forgot about that, Kazooie.